Hello, this is the introduction video to my $3,000 truck build. It's episode 0 because I do not really have a whole lot recorded for this because I didn't prepare for it. But yeah, at the end of the video, I'll break down the prices of everything I've bought so far, and you can see the total added up at the end. So here's the truck, how I got it. It was not a whole lot to start with. Here is the engine bay when I first got it. I knew it was coming with nothing. Here is what was in the back. It came with a grill, a bumper, and the transmission that came with the truck. Here's the interior. It's not a whole lot, but it cleaned up pretty nice. Here's the other side with some of the taillights and the cluster cover. Here it is a little bit cleaned up, the cluster cover on. And then here it is all cleaned up and ready to start working on the engine. I found an engine at my local junkyard for $475. I started to break it down, and then I actually got it in the engine bay. Here it is in the engine bay, and this was when the work began. Here's a quick walk around video of the truck. So here is the engine as it sits, and then all that wiring mess on the right side. That's where the power steering pump goes. Another look at the grille and the bumper. I'm getting rid of those fender covers. Here's all the rest of the engine parts, the fan clutch, the alternator, oil pump, head. Just waiting to be put back on. Here's a little rust hole I gotta fix. It did come with a camper. I also have the transmission, as I already said, the starters back there, the power steering pumps back there, the flywheels back there. Tailgate does work. Drive shafts are also back there. Valence panels back there. And then here is some of the painted parts that I have already finished and cleaned up. And then here is a better look at the wiring mess that I have to sort out. Here's a quick before of the valve cover before I painted it, and the after. This black engine enamel paint looks so good. While waiting for the head gasket remover to come off, I just scuffed up the block, and we're gonna try and paint it. And I know it's not the cleanest right there, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So we'll see how it turns out. Got the block painted. Didn't clean it the best, so there's gonna be little bits that don't look great, but I don't care. I just wanted it to look better. Missed a whole spot right there. I'll hit that real quick. And then this side came out really good. Guess I missed a spot down there too. So I'll hit those. But yeah. Here is my used rocker arm assembly and cam with all the hardware, and I'm gonna put new lash adjusters. New lash adjusters are in. Gonna clean these lobes off. Cam shaft is in place, currently being held in by assembly lube. But yeah, it's looking good. Cam shaft is in place. Rocker arm is in place. Cleaned it up a little bit. Not all the way set because I don't have a torque wrench right now. So. Here is the underside of the head where it meets the block. I did not take an after video to show the progress of how clean I got it, but I spent about 2 hours scraping it clean of gasket material, so it's clean now. And just to show one more time, here is the head put back together. Got the jet valve deletes. Got the rocker arm and camshaft in place. Not all the way seated, but close enough. And I would actually try to spin it. I don't know if that's gonna work right now. But yeah. Hell yeah. Nice and sealed. And then here's some other stuff I did. I painted the timing cover with that engine enamel paint. I snapped one of the bolts inside the thermostat housing, of course. And then here is me tightening the oil pan bolts because I forgot to do so beforehand. So after buying the truck for $300, getting our engine for $475, buying cleaning supplies and paint for $50, the gasket set for $50.52, the camshaft for $131, the lifters for $33.23, the jet valve delete kit for $33.84, the spark plugs for $2, and the oil pressure switch for $1.78, our grand total comes to $1,077.37. Episode 1 is up next, and in that I will be covering how to do the timing job on this truck. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.